Yo, what is good, boys? What is good, boys? Yo, what's good, boys? This is a trade recap. A little accountability and how today was not the best day, but I mean, I made money, but just was not the best. So overall, I lost my first trade, boys. I pattern traded, and then my second trade, I already guys. So basically, going on to this thought process. So there was a SMT right here. So yeah, there is an SMT. Yeah. On the 15-minute, we had an SMT, if I'm correct. Yeah, we did. So we had this little SMT here. Bro. Like, bro, this is like baby SMT, though. So we had this baby SMT. Yeah, so we had a baby SMT here off this internal high. This little internal high. But honestly, I was still bullish. And look, this is exactly why I was bullish, bro. These draws and liquidities got met. These were my draws and liquidity. These were literally I was bullish today. I was bullish as hell today, so that's why probably I pattern traded this trade though. But dude, the thing about this SMT though, it's so confusing, bro. Like, look at this. There's like nothing that looks valid here besides this. I mean, but like that wick is in the way. I don't know if that qualifies it as an SMT, but there was another SMT right here. There was a divergence, so technically that is a SMT. So there was an SMT. This is technically still an order block. Um, this does look choppy as heck. There's no true displacement. You know what? That's exactly what I did wrong. Guys, there's no true displacement. I didn't wait for any displacement. That's what I did wrong. Bro, guys, look. Is this displacement? This looks like a nice candle. It looks nice. We inverse this SIBI, but it's only it's only like an 8-point candle. This is an 18-point candle. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, so seeing the fact that we rebalanced into that order block, we did close above it, but there's no true displacement. I think I'd want to wait to see this BISI get respected and then us to displace up higher. But price ended up displacing lower, inversing. So we inversed, right? We inversed this gap here. So as soon as I seen that inverse, like I should be entering short, bro. Because there is technically a rebalance. Overall narrative is like we could be seeing a rebalance and then I could literally just target there or I could target the full draw, get a 1 to freaking 4. Holy, bro, that's crazy. So there's just no true displacement. That's exactly what I messed up on, bro. And I could have just honestly, boys, how I'm gonna be taking it is just like this. 1 to 1. Simple 1 to 1, get me in and out of my trade. Ideally, enter out the displacement or like that. Boom. This is how I'm gonna have my trades be for the next couple of weeks. But I'm gonna need to wait for the displacement candle leg because that displacement, SIBI disrespect, SIBI inversion, rebalance into the order block. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. This is the optimal entry, and I get why I lost because there is a 15-minute SMT that looks very weird. I don't even. I'm pretty sure that's valid. And then we have this baby SMT. We rebalance into the order block. There is a BISI here. We inverse the BISI. But the thing about this, guys, is that there's just like this looks very promising, right? We have this inverse of this SIBI right here. Yeah, we have the inverse of this SIBI right here. We displaced up higher, but look, it's only 8 points. 8 points displaced up higher. If this was higher, like up here, then we probably would continue going higher. But I need to wait for the displacement. Oh my gosh, guys. That makes me feel so much better on why I lost. Understanding why I lost. So I didn't wait for displacement. Ideally, in a perfect world, we want to see a market structure shift. But even if price like displaced 12 more points, we would continue going higher. Like there's no way we would continue going lower. We would continue the narrative of the overall bias of the narrative that I got of taking out these draws on liquidity, taking out this Asia low and these Asia highs. These Asia highs were the draws on liquidity because we already took out internal lows. This is New York. This is a New York low, rebalance into this 15-minute gap. And we also London already took out these draws, these hourly draws that I wanted to see. Yeah, I took another trade right here, guys, by the way. Pretty cool. I won that trade. Pretty dub, but not really the best because it was just like an hour before London macro, and you're just not supposed to be trading London macro, so or not supposed to be trading an hour before London macro. So I mean, it was a trade that was like it was like I really didn't care if I lost or won, but what really matters is these trades. These are the trades that matter because this last trade that I took back there, I'm not losing a lot, but still I probably should just be practicing taking only like, trades that are in the macro. But now I'm understanding why I lost. I'm understanding why I lost. There's no displacement. There's no displacement. There's no market structure shift. The internal structure is there, but there's no displacement. There's displacement toward the downside, and that's exactly why I lost that trade. That makes sense. But now we go over to the win I took. So I obviously seen that happen and price displaced lower. And then we took out this draw on liquidity. So I wanted to see what were the characteristics here. I still had a bullish bias. So bullish bias intact was still happening for me. There was also a SMT here. Right here, there's an SMT. Right here, internal SMT. Well, technically the SMT would be right here actually. Do that. It looks a little bit more cleaner. Or actually, no. Yeah. So there's an SMT right here. Wait, we already took it out though. So no, it's not valid. It'd be this right here, this low. Yeah, no. It'd be this internal low right here. Yeah. Yeah. So we did create an SMT technically there. But we also did manipulate this internal low and rebalance into that gap. So there was like a slight SMT right here, which is still valid because look, we ended up creating a fat order block, immediate displacement up higher. As soon as I seen us rebalancing into this gap or to this order block, we displaced up higher. This displacement leg, low key just told me everything. Now this is the displacement I should be waiting for. 20 points, 20 point displacement leg. I then entered right here. Now ideally, well, I entered right here and I targeted around 50 points, but I got 44 points, which is fine. Yeah, this was a 1-2. My stop loss was right here. I eventually trailed stops. 10 a.m. news took out everybody. I know that took out everybody. That's 23, 25 stop loss. So, I mean, this is where you want your stop loss, below the displacement leg low. My original stops were like probably like around right here. It's like a 30-point stop loss, and then I trailed to like below the displacement leg at 28 points. So my loss would have been like 580. And I would have probably lost to negative 600. Or no. I'd be negative 5 or negative 4 to 500 in balance. But obviously this trade played out with the bias that I had. And yeah, we ended up hitting those draws on liquidity, the Asia highs that I was generally just trying to target because we took out these internal lows or external, I guess you could say, of this general range. This is the external low. London literally just dumped the bed, and now we're, sheesh, bro. We've like reversed like crazy already. Higher time frame. So yeah, we rebalanced into this hourly gap at London, and we ended up reversing off of that. And as we inverse this big old gap, that just gave us the whole narrative that we're going to be bullish. And as soon as we came down, manipulated this low, created SMT, internal manipulation. We created a rebalance, Wicks respecting this order block, then displacement up higher, textbook entry, manipulation, SIBI disrespect, displacement up higher. That's literally a textbook setup. So then I literally just slapped on the entry, and I sized one mini and just targeted like 44 points. So about a $850 win. So total P&L is $1,000 from last night's win and today's win. From last night's win, today's loss, and then today's win again. After I pattern traded, I understood what I did wrong, and I just feel better now that I understood what I did wrong. But seeing the displacement up higher, this was just a textbook setup. I entered the trade, take profit hit in about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minutes, which is alright. I wasn't really worried about the 10 a.m. news candle. I honestly had a feeling like it was gonna just jump up even higher. But again, like, um, price did exactly what it's gonna do. It took out everybody that was going long right here. Everybody that was going long, bro. Everybody that tried to trail their stops. Everybody that tried to risk light, they got stopped out. And that would definitely keep people to crash out. People would probably crash out. I'm not gonna lie. People would probably crash out there. After seeing that, they would probably, I don't know, probably enter again. But yeah, I put my stops below a protected, like around right here in the order block range, which we rebalanced into. And if you keep your stops even just at that displacement like low, you're still protected. So yeah, the trade ended up playing out, and I ended up hitting take profit, targeting these internal highs. Ultimately, these Asia highs that I wanted to see get met, got met, and yeah, price ended up hitting TP at zero point 0.4 of this order block range, and yeah, very clean. Honestly, I wish I would have taken this before. I wish I would have taken this instead of the. No, no, that's alright. That's alright though. I learned from my mistakes. I learned why I lost, and there was just no displacement. There's no true displacement backing up my entry, and that honestly makes me feel so much better that I actually understood why I lost than just pattern trading and not understanding why I lost. So yeah, boys, that's gonna be pretty much it. I'm pretty sure I did break the consistency rule on my funded account, because I made literally $1,000. I literally made $1,000. Well, I made $800 so far, but I think that $1,000 breaks the consistency rule, and I will have to make. I can't make anything above. Um, I think that amount. I think I can't make anything above. So the protocol going forward, guys, is I'm going to be only sizing like 7 micros and going a 1-to-1 for just base hits, and then yeah, 7 micros 1-to-1. Like let me show you example. Like so 28 points right here, right? 28. So say I were to enter this trade, I would only target 28 points. Boom. 1-to-1, 1, 2, 3. Boom. 3 minutes, price hits TP 1-to-1, clean. I'm not going to do this anymore, really. I don't see myself hitting these big, or not really a big trade. It's still a 1-to-5, but I just don't want to ask for more right now. And plus, my account is built for only 1-to-1 consistency base hits. That will literally just get you paid. So I'm just gonna stick to that 1-1 base hits, 7 micros, and not trade 1 mini like I did on this. But this trade literally just built my buffer really well. So now I got like 4 1-to-1 base hit trades before my account would be gone. So I'm just really gonna work on waiting for the displacement at macro open, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. There's just nothing here again. Like there is the Sibi disrespect, but there's no displacement. But yeah, boys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's gonna be it for the review. And yeah, guys. Hope you have a good one. See ya. And I actually also gonna be running. I'm gonna force myself to run 10 miles, which is gonna suck. But I don't think I'm gonna do 10 miles in one run because of the fact, like, dude, I could do that, but it's gonna cook my workflow on it's gonna cook my workflow for like my door knocking today and my door knocking in the future. And I don't want to be like taking rest on a day where my body's completely gone and obliterated. That's just not what I want to do. But I do owe 10 miles, so I will have to run those 10 miles and make it happen. But anyways, yeah, boys, I'm gonna stop breaking my rules. I gotta stop. And I am glad I understood why I lost. And yeah, boys, that's pretty much gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.